Oh boy, super cool music. The show will be starting in 10 minutes. Share the stream. Let's get involved. Your suggestions, your show.
What we do here is go back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show will be starting in 2 minutes. I repeat, the show will be starting in 2 minutes. Round. Let's bloody do this. Hey!
All right.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday night. Welcome back to the Shoot from the Hip live stream. If you're welcoming us back, if you're new, hi. Who are you? Who the fuck knows? I'm Sam Russell. This is Shoot from the Hip. We're going to be doing some live streamed improvised comedy for you. We have no idea what the show's going to be. We've never done any of this comedy before. We'll never do any of it again. We're not entirely sure if it will be comedy. It's completely made up by you guys. You write your suggestions in the comment section below here for our games, scenes, and then we make it up as we go along. We've got some fantastic games to come up for you this evening, and we've also got some incredibly handsome comedians joining me. Please, let's bring them on screen. Boom!
Boom!
Hey!
Hey, how are we doing?
Jeremy, looking cold. How you doing?
I'm good. Freezing cold in this freezing cold house.
Okay. Good. Have you read any of those books behind you?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Just display books. Lovely. Fantastic. We got Thomas Mayo up here in my... I was just going to get my pointing right. There we are. How are we doing, Tom?
Good. I'm surprised by how light it is in here. Why is it so bright in my home? The sun's still up in the sky. I had a croissant and I feel like I'm high. Hi, everyone. How are you doing?
Tom's
It's
had
been
his
nice to have a croissant.
And then finally, look, his head looks way smaller than the rest of us, but he's probably just further away from the camera. It's Luke Manning.
Hey. No, I am tiny. I am actually smaller than all of you as well. So I always look smaller.
But he's bigger where it counts, ladies.
In the heart.
And the penis.
There it is.
Well, welcome. Hi, we've got some great people joining us back. We got Susan Jeremy, Tracy Thomas Wilson, Aaron Millard. That intro gets you in the mood every time, Aaron. Well, seeing you back gets me in the mood. Thank you. Melanie Che. Hello, Melanie. Hi. Oh, this is nice. Beth Anderson, excited for another show. So are we. I'm wearing suspenders because I've lost weight during this quarantine and now my trousers won't stay up. It's both a good and a bad thing. I can't afford a belt. Croissants do that to me too. Thank you. There you go, Tom. We've got another person addicted to croissant in Tracy there. Well, guys, I think we just crack straight on with our first game. Oh, some of you may have seen us play this before. We like to tell a bedtime story. A lot of actors and comedians and famous people are reading stories to the kids who are stuck at home. So we thought we'd read them a bedtime story. Any kids watching? But we don't want to do you a classic one like The Very Hungry Caterpillar or The Full Butterfly. We want a completely made-up story. Something like Aaron the Otter and his tax evasion. Or Jeremy the giraffe and his problem with adult onset diabetes. Any made-up children's story. Let's get an animal, let's get a name, and let's get an activity or something that's going on in their lives. Pop it down in that comment section there.
Great. Tom, have you got anything to say? Because I think we may have something to say right now.
Oh, we do have something to say. It's weird that AJ won't just say it himself, isn't it? Like, that's a strange choice by him. But we're very excited to have a special guest for today. Some of you may know that we've been having a special guest in every Friday. And today, it's one of my favorite people, one of my favorite human beings there is. That's a tall order, but she's in there. Shall I say the name, or do we have like a... Do you want to do a big intro, AJ?
Just say the name. I'm going to put some
Just say the damn name. It's Katharine, a BENNETT-FOX.
All right!
It's so great to be here. Tom, what an intro. Lord.
All true. All true. All very true. It's really so. Katharine has joined us for shows at Theatre Royal in Stratford. She's done TV things. She's in other improv groups and shows. She's everywhere, but in a good way. Nice, because I've missed you. Are you by yourself currently in lockdown?
It's just me, Tom, and I'm fine. Me and myself are having so much fun times.
Oh no. Okay. Wrong, but that's fine. She's going to be joining us for our games and our scenes and things. So yes, hopefully we've got some comments and people are giving suggestions for this first game, which is bedtime story. So back to Sam.
Yes, we have Saskia the salamander and her sausage machine from Emma Coote. That's nice. We just got love for KBF there from Philippa. Penny the pony and the slot machines. So a gambling awareness bedtime story. Walter the vegetarian vulture. Walter the vegetarian vulture. I can already see some conflict, some drama, some lessons learned in there. I like that. We're going to go with Walter the vegetarian vulture.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's do it.
Let's go with Walter the vegetarian vulture.
I've just thought I'd leave you there for a second.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to another story night. Your parents are tucked up in bed, and you're here watching me as the last remnants of my mind drip away like the blood of my children. So today, we're going to hear about a very special birdie indeed. Oh, yes, the vulture. Because a vulture isn't like other birds, and nor was this one.
This vulture was different from the rest. He had been thrown out and exiled from Vultureville when he was just a small child, for he refused
To eat meat. All the other vultures would swoon in on injured prey on the Nevada desert, but Walter would haughtily turn his beak up at it and go, "No, no.
I'm a vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian vulture. That means I'm better than you." Unfortunately, a lot of people didn't discard dying fruit or vegetables into the desert, so Walter was very thin.
He had to still eat eggs. Walter would have loved to be a vegan, but unfortunately, it just wasn't possible in Navarre. So instead, he would chew little bits of old things he'd find, as long as they were
Near his beak was near them. But today, there'd be nothing for weeks, and Walter was beginning to die. Because that's what happens, boys and girls. If your parents don't feed you, you'll die and enter the great void of nothing.
And
Walter
then the Tech King took over as his computer had frozen and all he could see was a white screen. And so he left it to the improvisers to carry on the story without the change of video.
Yes!
A
The video was
great
no
breaker."
longer going to change. And that meant that Walter was having a fuck of a difficult time. I'm not talking to you, Alexa. Stop listening in. The next chapter is Sam.
Oh no, you've just activated my Alexa, said the narrator. Stop saying that particular word. Anyway, back to the story. We really need some more funding in children's programming. Walter's parents sat him down. Listen, Walter, we know that you want to become a vegetarian, but it's just not the vulture way, son. You can't survive like this. Look at you. You're dying. You're wasting away.
And it was true. He was dying. He was wasting away. Let's go over to Luke to hear how that progressed.
"Oh, we're so worried about your son," said Walter's mother, Alexa. "We're so worried about you. Oh no, you're wasting away." And that is when
The Tech King returned after restarting his internet browser and thinking he had ruined the whole show. Meanwhile, back to the vulture.
The vulture was dead. After all this dilly-dallying, Walter had died the most agonizing death. Oh, if only the storytellers
had thought about how this could impact on children and actually the moral message that could have been transferred to them. But unfortunately, what actually happened was many children continued to eat meat, more meat than
Usual. So much meat, they developed a taste for all forms of it, even human meat. And that is why gangs of rabid children run the streets today. Well, there we go. That's still just me, AJ. Are you gone again?
Is he gone? He might be.
All
He might
right.
be.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to tell you about how you can get involved in the show. Of course, you may be wondering, hey, what's that strange thing that's running across the screen here? That's our Ko-fi link, or coffee if you're pronouncing it correctly. On there, you can donate to the show. Just a little £3 or £4 donation to help us stay alive during quarantine. But if you're feeling flush and you want to get even more involved, you can influence the show as it's going on. You can pay for forfeits. You can get these incredibly 4 white chaps and 1 incredibly white girl to do an improvised rap. Anything that you want. You can get me to take off my suspenders and my t-shirt, and I'll do the rest of the show topless. Who wants that? Let's see if anyone does. But also, if you really want to see the show get sillier than it already is now, you can buy us and dare us to take a shot of lovely Jack Daniel's Sour Mash Limited Edition. Jack Daniel's, it goes down smooth and your problems just melt away. Yes, you can buy us shots throughout the show. Please do have a look at that. We also have the Shoot from the Hip roast. If you're missing your roast with your family when you all sit down together, you can watch us roast one of us. We've said some horribly brutal things to each other during some of these, and it's good to get more of them out. We've been friends for over 9 years. Now, AJ, are you back?
He is restarting his computer, so I think we're going to go ahead and play a game. How do we feel about Translator?
Yes, let's play a game of Translator. It's just me on the screen, so let's do it.
So he's going, well, you compare yourself.
Right. Okay.
I'll translate.
This is an improvised show, can you tell? So in the comment section, hoping people can still comment, could I get a language that isn't English? A language that isn't English. Think about before Brexit days, a language that isn't English. Maybe you're thinking about going on a holiday before the pandemic. Where were you going to go? Do they speak English? Maybe not. Maybe write that language down. Please, nothing that might be racist. Okay. We've got some coming in. Whale. I think she's trying to say Wales. M-A-R, the angler there.
I don't think she is. I think she's going to come back. We're playing a game of Translation.
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on. My computer just crashed and then weird bars came up on the screen. Never seen it before. So who knows what the rest of the show is going to look like.
Well, we're now playing a game of Translator. Sam is going to be the foreign language expert. I'm going to translate, and then we'll go on with the game we have planned after that. Sounds sweet? I think it does.
Lovely. I'll be Spanish. I'm choosing Spanish. Who said Spanish? I saw it up there. It's going to be Susan Jeremy. Your mum just said Spanish. She's doing more work for the show than you are, AJ. Throw me up on screen. It's time for translation. Hola. ¿Dónde está Montaliento comprando el competente de anza?
Hello. Today I'm here to tell you about the Song of the Whale. I was born inside the gullet of a great beast. I had been trying to go to the library when someone jumped out from behind a table and tried to hump me.
No comprende.
I didn't like it.
No comprende.
No, I did not like it. So what I did was reach into his throat and pulled out his spinal column. Why? Because this was a lesson I had learned from the vertebrae of the whale. When I used to go and pet for whales at the whale zoo, they did not like it. They started a sexual harassment lawsuit against me immediately. They won. For myself, I spent 10 to 8 years in a whale prison under the sea. This is where I learned the language of a whale. I'm sorry, but the expert appears to be having a stroke of some kind.
Oh, God, is it still stuck on me? Is this the whole show? Hey, guys, how's it going? AJ, please tell me you're there.
Is he going again?
Has he gone again? No, he must be joking around. He's joking.
I don't even know with that guy. He's a wild card.
Well, guys, thank you. Great energy from the comments. So this just turned into the Sam Russell chat show. Guys in the comments, how's your quarantine going? Is it good? Have you made anything recently? So glad we had a special guest here that we can't put up on the screen. I enjoyed that story of the whales. I wanted to know where he was going to what was going to happen.
What I want to know is how was AJ able to end the game if he's not here?
That is true. He managed to press the end, but then maybe that was like his dying thing. He just pressed boop, and then he was gone.
Yeah, he says crashed. He's gone again. He's gone again.
Okay. Right. Well.
I think
Looks like it's time.
we should start.
What?
I was going to say for the next game. Let's get the suggestion in for the next game, and hopefully we'll be able to start it by the time AJ gets back.
Okay.
So the next game is genre.
The next game's Channel Flip, isn't it?
Oh, it's Channel Flip. Sorry, I've skipped ahead. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. AJ's meant to be comparing this one, but unfortunately, he's downloaded so much pornography, his computer has committed suicide. For this, what we're going to do is we're going to do a series of scenes that each of them is going to start with the last sentence of the one previous. So if the last sentence of the first scene was "No mother, stop it," the next scene will start with "No mother, stop it." So what we need is an opening line for the first scene of our scene/channel flip. So let's get an opening line, and it can be something that's dramatic, it can be something that's domestic, it can be something that's intriguing. But what I need from you guys in the comment section there is a great opening line of dialogue, and we'll see if AJ is back in time to start it. Otherwise, you're going to be hearing some of my book. I've been writing a book. It's all about, oh my God.
This is real improv tonight, guys. This is look, so basically if my computer goes again, then I'm going to have to borrow someone else's computer in the house, which may just means that Sam's can just do a bit of a stand-up whilst we wait. But yeah, I say we just push on.
Well, but for now, Sam has just compared Bennett's game, and whilst you're away, we played translator. We're fine. We don't even need you, Dad. Don't
even need me. Are we playing scene flip now?
We're playing scene flip. Yes, we're just getting some opening first lines. We've got, and that's why you must always bury your grandmother from Aaron Milan. So good. Yep.
And whilst these people do this, a couple of things. One, we have been bought, I think, because it's so stressful, 2 shots by Laura Spencer. Guys, I think we've earned shots already. Thank you, Laura. We need a bit. Woo!
Here we go. Cheers, all.
If you want to commission us to do anything, this is the kindest commission you can do for us. We need it. But pop on to that link you see at the bottom. Team, thank you so much. Yeah, I know. All right.
All right.
Nice. And also, thank you to everyone for bearing with us during this. It's really lovely that you're all here.
Yes, as I say, if it goes again and I crash, I'm going to quickly switch to a different computer, but then we will be back up and running. So what are we going to go for, Sam?
Again? I think people don't know this handsome face by now, but let's just do it anyway.
Right, okay. We are starting with, what did you say was in there? What did you say was in there by Daniel Squizzato? Nice.
My cousin's husband. He's a lovely guy.
Ah, what did you say?
Congratulations.
Sam, I thought you were done with talking. And yet, we're going to start with what did you say was in there? The end line of each scene will start the next scene. Here we go with a little channel flip, scene flip, whatever it's called. What did you say was in there? Let's go. What did you say was in there? What's behind my door? Is he crashed again?
I said.
Go ahead.
I said it is something you will fear greatly. Something that will surprise and shock you.
Rudolph.
Leave you reeling.
Rudolph, listen, when you said to begin this perilous quest, I trusted you. I trusted you with my life, but I'm scared now, man. I mean, There's a door in this mountainous cliff, and I don't know if I want to go in, Rudolph.
Oh, you will be going in. We haven't come all this way just to turn around. No, no, no. No.
Okay, now, Rudolph. Now, I'm invested in going in because we come a long way. But I'm gonna be honest now. Your voice is creepy. Okay, your voice is creepy, and I'm not feeling comfortable. Are you hearing how you're sounding right now, Rudolph?
Are you saying it's creepy purely because I have a strong Bavarian accent? I can't help being from Munchen.
No. It's not the accent, okay? I don't want you to think that of me. I'm not even a little bit racist, but...
Hey, Rudolph, is he making fun of your accent?
You know, I think he's being mildly xenophobic, and to be honest, I don't care for it.
I mean, you brought him here to come and see what was behind your strange door, and he's being very rude.
No, fellas, please. It's not xenophobia, I promise. It's just, sometimes you do that little giggle when you speak, and your eyes glint all silver-like, and you're stroking the wall as if there's something behind it that you treasure and yet fear, And it's just a little bit weird for a country guy such as myself.
How do you know my eyes are glinting when I am wearing such dark sunglasses indoors?
You're right. It's more of an energy I got from you, I guess, Mr. Rudolph. And I was just wondering if you'd go ahead and open the door by placing your hand inside the lumen aperture there. And
no, he can't do it. It needs to be a virgin. That's why we brought you here.
A virgin? Well, I am a virgin. As you can tell by my virgin shroud here, I ain't never plundered the beautiful depths of neither man, nor woman, nor beast. But listen, maybe in that case you could just stop salivating so much, and I can just, put in one of my hands, and we'll see what happens,
Okay, well,
I think it's high time we began the ritual. Claudia? I hear you cackling, Claudia.
Yes, I'm right here. I'm sorry, I'm right here. I've got all sorts of bits and bobs to help you with the procedure. May I come in?
Oh, now, see,
Claudia.
She doesn't have the accent, and that makes me feel a lot calmer, because, she's saying procedure. It sounds fine.
Yes, well, you say that. It's some painful aspects involved. I brought the ball. You can choose where to put it. It's up to you as long as it's inside. That's fine. I've also bought the bat. I've also bought the bat. Again, put it where you need to, but it needs to go in.
I think it's time for a new channel, don't you? All right.
Oh no! I wanted commitment. I had such commitment. I had such commitment to that relationship.
So did I,
Such
man.
commitment,
I had such commitment to that relationship, but damn, it keeps fucking crashing on me every single time I try and do anything with her. Every single time.
You and I, I was her father, you were her husband, and she just ran off like that. She left us both behind. Me, a single father, and you, a single husband. How could she do that to us?
I don't know. It's just that it just seems like I'd be pressing some buttons and she'd be totally fine, but then press one and oh shit, now we got a big problem.
You can't be a full-time computer programmer and husband, just like I can't be a full-time tech designer and a father. It's not possible. No man can do it.
What do I do? Tell me what to do.
You got to give up on your dreams of big tech. You got to leave Silicon Valley.
But I want to be the tech. I want to be the tech king.
You want to be Mark Zuckerberg?
Well, tech king, yeah, the tech king.
As far as I'm concerned, he is the tech king. Sure, you could say Bezos is that as well. He's fucking old. Zuckerberg, that's what you want to be. Or you could be nobody.
Or you could be nobody.
What do
I
you?
was
What do you
nobody.
think?
What?
This is.
Listen, I'm trying to work out who I'm going to be, but there's all these voices in my head, and they've all got their own idea about where to go from here, where to move, where to change. But I'm just a small town girl who doesn't really know what her life looks like yet.
None of us know what our lives look like. We're only 16. We have our whole lives ahead of us. But as long as we stick together, we'll be best friends, Becky, and we'll survive.
Yes, we will, Karen. You, me, best friends. Just you, me, and a debilitating habit.
I think, 16-year-old cokeheads, that's not too bad. Great screenplays have been written with just as much. We could go out there. We could move to LA. We could become really, 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 really obsessed with ourselves.
Yeah, I think we should. We move out there. We just move out. We start a new life, and no one asks us what happened to our cat ever again.
That pushy got crushed.
Yeah, it did. And no one ever needs to know about that or Mother.
Listen, Becky, there's something I need to tell you. It's quite tricky. It's about the cat.
Is it about your woman time?
It is about my woman time.
I didn't expect you to say yes because you'd already said it was about the cat, but go on.
I used your cat to help me with my woman time.
Oh, that's all right, Karen. That's natural. That's a normal thing that people do at their woman time.
I know it is, but I felt so sorry because I couldn't find my own cat, so I used your cat to help me with my woman time.
Did you do what I do with my cat, which is ask it to read me stories and then get angry at it when I remember it's a cat and can't read?
Exactly. That's exactly what I did.
That is exactly what I did.
No, darling.
That's
Are
right.
you serious?
That's right. I walked into the house and I thought, fuck it, I'll just buy it and surprise her.
Oh, darling.
Oh.
It's beautiful. I've
Pop
always
that.
wanted a moat.
Pop
A
that.
what?
A moat, did you say?
Yes, a moat.
Well, that's
Filthy
what I can
bastard.
see.
I'm over the moon with it. Thank you, Gerard. How many rooms?
4 rooms. 4 beautiful rooms. 1 for every night of the week.
That's correct.
Apart from Friday and
That's
Saturday and Sunday.
that's the schedule we've agreed to. 4 days a week. We don't have to live like everyone else's rules. Let's make it up for ourselves. We've got a moat. We can do what we want.
Darling, let's go for a swim in the moat right fucking now.
Oh, Gerard, you're crazy, and I'm totally on board with it.
I'm
Come
taking-
on. I'm taking my real clothes off. What are you doing?
You're just
What?
more crazy
What?
than I am.
give the neighbours what they're paying for. Come on.
Yes, give it to us. Give it to us.
Darling, what? Did you hear that?
I thought the walls were high enough so the neighbours wouldn't actually see into the moat.
They're
Gerard.
not. Welcome to the commune.
Good Lord, there's a bloody person there looking at a paedophile. There's a paedophile looking at me.
No.
Bloody hell! I'm putting my outfit back on. This is
Time to
very
put it back
embarrassing.
on. Come on now, join the commune.
Oh,
no.
Oh, Jesus, I think he's serious about this. Oh, shit.
What's this? A tech problem?
Ah, yes, super slow Luke. Super slow internet connection Luke. All right, let's take him out of it. Right, come on, Sam.
Jesus. I think he's serious about this, I think the company is really closing.
I'm so sorry, Eddie. You've worked so hard.
I don't know where we went wrong. Children need painkillers too.
Yes, they shouldn't feel pain. If they feel less pain when they're young, when they grow up, they'll be better adults. It just makes perfect sense, Eddie. I'm sorry.
Chewable morphine. I thought it was $1 million idea, but the parents have a problem with it.
Eddie, you're so smart. You can come up with something else. Have you got any ideas immediately, or should we just go for a fried breakfast and try and forget it for today?
That's what we do every time we have a problem. We just go for a fried Brexit. Brexit? Breakfast. Oh my God! One of the children escaped from the lab.
Daddy,
Oh,
have you got a cure for my pain, Daddy?
oh, if
Sorry.
only it was legal. If only. Look at him. He's in so much pain. It's a
Oh, Billy, my morbidly obese diabetic son. I'm sorry. I can't fix you with your pain. It's just I want to help, but they've cut the funding for my chewable morphine.
oh.
Oh, Billy, he's in such pain. Billy, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna get a fried breakfast, and hopefully that'll solve everything.
What? Dad, you know that's how I got into this state, Dad. Fried
Oh.
breakfast for every meal.
I know.
Darling, we should
Kill me, Father.
we should let him.
It's the only way. Someone kill me.
We should unleash the beast. We should let the beast deal with it, darling.
We should let the beast deal with it.
Oh yeah, the beast will sort everything out. Welcome to the cult.
Wait. What do you mean?
Well, we let the beast out, and then we get filled with our animalistic rage, and then we go into town. You excited?
I just paid for a canyoning trip down into the canyons, and
Welcome to the canyon. Here, have some of this PCP.
Hey there. Hey now. Hey, so I'd like to make a reservation. We're gonna release the beast again, so it'd be great to make a reservation for three? Is it
Well,
three
we can
today?
fit in at 3. I've got this little British boy down here, just trying to explain to him what we do down here, but we can get you in for about 3.
Oh, wait, hang on. So I was trying to make a reservation on your behalf, but am I making a reservation with you at this point?
Well, if you want to release the beast, you're talking to the right guy.
Well, I do. You know, I mean, I'm all about that PCP lifestyle. You know, so how about you, me,
Sorry, I
British
think
guy, and these other two? We'll release.
I'm in the wrong scene.
What do you mean you're in the wrong scene? Hey, don't you let him get away. He's feasting for the beasting. You know.
He's feasting for the beasting. You know what I mean? You do. I know you know.
I totally know what you mean. He's feasting for the beasting. We know what we mean.
You know, it has been 7 years since I first met you on the Seine. On that little rowing boat that you had just buttering along. You were looking for a crooking, you know what I mean?
7 years? Really? I can't believe it was so long. If you don't mind me saying, you have aged majestically, Sven.
Oh, like a fine wine. You know, you and I, we make quite a pair of small-time crooks.
Now that is interesting, because I've been wondering if maybe we should get bigger and better than small-time crook, you know, Sven? I'm old now. I want to retire. I want to maybe make a big move, you know?
One last heist, is that what you mean?
One last big hurrah before we move somewhere warmer than this hellhole.
Okay, what do you want to steal? You've already stolen my art. That's pretty big.
I want to steal the queen.
The queen? Which one? There are so many still left in Europe.
Yes, the queen. The biggest queen.
Yes, which I'm still waiting to know which queen that is. I said there's so many in Europe. Which one is the biggest one? I'm not familiar with the weight size of all the various monarchs of Europe. Which one do you mean?
Yes. I told you, Sven, the best, the biggest, the most bestest. You know what I mean.
No, I really don't know what you mean. Do you mean Elizabeth, perhaps? Because she's so well known?
Hello? Do you mean me?
Oh my God, you did it!
Yeah.
Already. You're so fantastic! Oh, it is a surprise! You've stolen her from me. Let me look at her again. She looks so surprised, finishing her beverage like that.
Hello? I don't know where I am. What's going on here?
Oh, wow. So
Okay,
talented.
maybe I got the queen. I just got her. I was like, why am I waiting? I'm just going to get her.
Listen,
Okay, so
And look,
if you need anything, I can get whatever you want. I got Andrew off. Tell me what you want. Anything at all. Just get me the fuck out of here.
we want you, Queenie. We're going to hold you to ransom. Isn't that right? For what sum would you say, mon amour? Oh?
Ah, good. The Statue of Liberty's here to save me.
The biggest queen of all!
Alright. It's been a rough tech show, guys. It's been a rough tech show.
It hasn't been rough. It's been creative and unique. We have never had a show like this. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. Also, the chaos means that we've been bought, and I don't suggest we have these all at once, 6 shots. Because people are impressed.
that's so sweet.
Jesus.
6 shots.
Between 3 different people. They're all like, oh, you're soldiering through. And yes, we bloody well are.
I don't have enough for 6 shots.
Just don't have 6 at once. I'm going to have another double. And I'm going to
Alicia,
get back round to the others.
Is there a possibility of you lining up some shots for me? I've run out of shots. Thank you.
I'm in trouble right now.
Luke's got. Luke, are you streaming?
Alicia!
95 dial-up connection. It's on Windows 95.
Yeah, it's 95. Yeah, it's quite behind.
It's pretty slow back there, bro. We've had Luke, super slow internet. We've had me, absolute tech disaster. And then also at some point, was someone just like playing music? Does someone just think, fuck it, I'm just gonna leave and play music?
My Alexa just started playing a really loud music. I think that might be. We'll explain what I think that might have been after the show because it's funny, but it's personal.
So we've had a little bit of an interesting start to the show, but let's plow on, guys. Let's do these shots as well. I currently don't have them on me, but my girlfriend is getting me some.
So thank you so much to Jennifer for that. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you to Kate. Thank you, Kate, and thank you to Beth. You're all amazing. Thank you so much for keeping us moist. And
so I've had 2 of the 6.
We've had 2 of the 6. Okay.
We'll get back round to them. I've apparently Virgin Internet's going all funny, which might be why we're going on and off.
Oh, really?
Before
That's
it's just
That's what you do. Buy British, and nothing can go wrong. Even though Virgin is also British because it's owned by Richard Branson.
yes, so that's
Horrifically British.
Horrifically British.
That's a bit of tagline.
Um,
Catherine, how are you doing? I'm so sorry. I think we should have you back again when the show is actually working properly.
Yeah.
But, you know.
It's just a delight to see you guys. I'm alone. I don't know if that was mentioned. It's just me here. just me.
Amazing.
Right.
Good
as
stuff.
we added an extra game, should we cut genre and go straight to pillars?
Yeah.
Everyone backstage. Whew.
Yeah, let's go straight to pillars. Oh, thank you very much. I've got my shots
Pillars
here
it is.
ready to go.
You little bitch.
Okay.
Right. So AJ is going to introduce pillars. Is that correct?
That is correct. If he's too busy, he can throw to me and I'll do it.
Okay. Right. I'm going to introduce pillars, which we now call couples support.
So many
And so the way that this works is I need your suggestions, guys. It's suggestions time. I need a relationship between two people. This is couple support. The way this works is that Tom and Luke, super slow internet Luke, will be doing a improv scene together. If they need a word anytime, they can just tap their partner who's going to be joining them, and they will say any word at all, and they have to somehow make it work. And you'll kind of get the gist as we go along. Tom, can we just get a little demonstration from you now? Howdy there, partner. How you doing?
Well, hey now, welcome to my shop. This is where I sell my horses.
Exactly. So that's how it's going to work. So we need the suggestions of a relationship between two people. Hot and cold from my mother. Thunder and lightning. We're getting kind of a bit kind of crazy right now.
I like these.
I like it. Smurf. Laura Spencer says play genre 2. We'll see how far we get through. Camel. What else have we got? We've got play pilot. Oh, I like it. Straight off the bat. I love it. We're going to go with
pilot and co-pilot.
Pilot and co-pilot. So let's do that. This, ladies and gentlemen, is fuck the tech, man. Fuck this shit. I don't know this shit anymore.
Go on, AJ.
There it is. Couple support.
Well, everybody, I want to thank you for flying with me today. I foresee a peaceful flight. We're going to go over the Atlantic, maybe the Pacific, a few different other, wet places you can go. And then we're going to get to your final destination around 6 p.m. this evening. So everyone lie back, relax, and take a
Atterol.
Take a Atterol, okay? Get the chemicals into your body now.
You know, Hugo, I've never actually flown over
The
Atlantic before.
Oh, well, that's because you're not ready. That's because you're not ready for the Atlantic. She is a dangerous beast. She is a wild mistress. She is a
lady.
She is a lady. She is a human lady. And flying over human ladies is dangerous,
But Hugo, I want to be ready, I'm always so bored sitting in the cockpit next to you thinking
Nothing.
Thinking nothing at all. Such bland thoughts, because I know that no matter what I think, I will not be allowed to fly over the Atlantic.
Jackie, maybe I've been too tough on you. Maybe you should take the joystick from me. Take it from me.
Oh, so exciting to fly it. Okay, Atlantic, here we go. Ooh, left turn, right turn.
Jackie, watch out for that tree. A wet tree.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize we were flying so close to the mountain. What mountain is that? Is that
Everest?
Everest? No, it couldn't be because we're near the Atlantic. Oh, silly me. God, I'm panicking so much. We're going down. And I can't help but say to you these words that I feel you are
The worst.
Just the absolute worst.
Hey, Jackie, I was going to say that I think you're
Fabulous.
You're fabulous! I've never respected a man more than you, or a woman, or anyone. If I live through this,
Of course I'm fabulous.
If I live through this, I am going to buy you a yacht, and I'm going to put that yacht
in the sea.
In the sea where it belongs.
Oh, I wouldn't accept a yacht from you if it was the last yacht on Earth and the whole world was flooded and everyone was going to die. And my own mother was begging me for a place on a boat. I would turn to her and tell her, no, I cannot accept this yacht no matter what.
We survived. It's now very awkward that you said all of those things to me. Now that we're going to live, I suppose I better just take
You
to the
and
end of
the
the line.
Perfect.
I love that game so much.
This is
Well
my-
done, Philippa.
Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Let me take my next shot.
So in the comments, a lot of people were getting very look how pink my cheeks are getting. I look like a fucking CBBS.
Oh my gosh.
That's what the whiskey's doing to me. I see a lot of people in the comments being upset that we're not going to play genre. Listen, we're going to do typewriter Terrence. We're going to look at the time. If we have time for genre, we'll squeeze genre in because some of our big donors are asking for genre.
Oh boy.
We need to keep them happy.
Big donuts.
The big old
I'm gonna take my
Like,
shot.
politically, we are not honest, by the way, because big donors. Oh, and whilst people are doing that, there are, in case you haven't seen this before, there are various other things you can buy. You can buy some games, you can buy some craziness. Heck, if you wanted, you could even make one of us called Sam Rap. Yes, Sam's going to do a rap. Now, it was Laura Spencer has bought for Sam to do a rap.
Oh,
By the
shit.
way, if you do buy a commission, guys, please put it into the live comments. Let us know that you have bought it, because otherwise we might miss it, because it's a hectic show. But Sam is going to do a rap about the other people in this show, which is very exciting. He's going to do about the other people in this show. Okay, so he might jump back and forth. He might generalize. It's up to him. Sam, would you like us all on screen, or would you rather it focus on you?
Let's get it all on screen. All on screen. I'm ready for this.
Oh, he's got a rap hat.
Go rap hat.
But first, let the beat drop.
DJ, spin that shit.
Turn down for what?
Whoa! Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, it's Shoot from the Hip. We're all here. Yeah, it's gonna get lit. We got Luke down below. Yeah, he's really small. Unlike Tom, who's tall, we got AJ there.
Hey!
He's so fair. He's really pretty, even though we got no hair. Catherine, is here. She's our guest. Oh, yeah. Bringing some estrogen to here. We got a lot of very wide doors, and we've got a lot of very wide toys. We've got some expensive mics that you guys have bought from Taking the Shots. Who ought to drink some more? Probably me. I've had quite a lot of this whiskey. I bought it from Ocado because I'm middle class. Now, come on now. That rap kicked out.
But first, let the beat drop.
Oh, Sam! It was very kind of like old school, like, I went to the sea to hit the sea. I love that. The old school
That's the kind of
style.
rap I do. That's the kind of rap,
on my breakfast peas.
kind of rap I do.
People loved it. Nicole Sharp,
Loved it.
big,
Nicole!
loved it.
People loved it twice as much. Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, clap. And my mum said,
Clap, clap, clap.
oh, no, my mum said, damn, it keeps moving.
Who's your
Love Catherine's laugh.
It's Catherine with an A. Catherine with an A.
Catherine with an A. I know I got in trouble for that a bit a second ago. Great.
That
I
felt
say we
like,
dive.
that felt like some horrible form of cultural appropriation, and I can only apologize.
Well, listen. At the end of the day, you actually got some solid rhymes in there.
Thank you. Thank you. I saw Luke and thought small, and then Tommy was tall, so that was pretty easy.
Yeah.
And AJ was over there, and then of course there was just lack of
No
hair.
hair.
Right? Yeah. Estrogen. I don't know where that came from. That's a very hard thing to rhyme with. But I'm sorry,
I
Catherine.
like it now. He's breaking it down.
Thank you.
Liked it.
Let me just break down my rhymes.
I call it poetry.
Great. Okay, let's move straight on. The next game is called Typewriter Terrence. This is a long form, and Luke's going to tell us a little bit about how it works.
Nice.
Well, we're going to need from everyone a genre of film, or a genre of television, or even a genre of theatre for this story to be in. It's a slightly longer piece. Maybe it's going to be like 15 minutes long, perhaps. All of us contributing, and it's written by Typewriter Terrence, who is the world's greatest author. But he needs a genre from you guys to decide which story he's going to be typewriting out tonight. So let's get those genres in the comments section. And once we've got a few genres, maybe I'll pick one of those. I might pick a title to go with it. So genres and titles are welcome. I don't know whether it's better to wait for some genres to come in and then once I pick the genre, go for the title. But if you feel bold and you've got a title that you think can fit any genre, then start writing those titles as well. Titles and genres, that's what I need. We're getting some genres in. We've got horror, we've got Love Island, monster movie, musical. Oh, that's interesting. Horror again, because Louise Morley didn't see that Heidi Clavel-Nielsen put that. Reality show, which is again Love Island. I feel like we're on a loop here, guys. Come on, give me some new stuff. Give me some inspiring stuff. Not the usual stuff, the inspiring stuff. Crime thriller, that is more inspiring. I like that. Well done, Melanie Chell. Drawing Room Farce from Tracy Thomas Wilson. Wow. Bollywood horror from Jamie O'Sullivan. I think you get in trouble with that one. Newsreader, cartoon, all good. Sci-fi western. Anything that I really like in here? Medical horror. Medical horror.
The Bollywood do horror?
Bollywood horror is funny.
I think this one, Luke.
Crime thriller?
Yeah.
Crime thriller. Yeah. Crime thriller. I want a title for this crime thriller, an inspiring title for this crime thriller. What we're going to have. So with the genres now, I've got the genres. I don't want to see any more genres. Save them for next week. Save them for when we play genre later in the show, actually. But now I want your titles. What are your great titles that you got coming in for me? Cutting Room Floor. That sounds like a genre, but it could also be a great title for something. Yeah. Teacher Remote Learning Lesson. That is a hilarious genre. Please, AJ, remember some of these genres for if we do play genre after this.
Yes,
Teacher Remote Learning Lesson. I'd love to see that. What we've got coming in. The Killer War Khaki. Oh, that just sounds. There's a nice amount of alliteration in that. The Killer War Khaki. I Killed the President. Nice. I'm gonna wait for a couple more titles before I choose one. I do like the Killer War Khaki. Killer War Khaki is great so far. Just got to have some more coming. What?
What is a war khaki?
I think he's toying with you.
No, I'm not. What is a war khaki?
Shut up, Sam.
What is a war khaki?
The killer was dressed in khaki.
Shut up.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
I get it.
Right. Anyway, never look back. If you ever look back on a bridge, that is for a crossroad. I really going to call this story is going to be called Never Look. I did like that, but you didn't understand it, so that vetoed it for me.
I do now.
Never look back. If you do now.
Some consider him to be the greatest novelist the world has ever seen, with over 500 Booker Prize award-winning books. Ladies and gentlemen, typewriter Terrence.
Hello. My name is Terrence, and I am a writer. I've been working on my latest masterpiece. It's a crime thriller. Now, I'd love to tell you what it's called, but Luke's internet connection is abysmal. So all I thought is, don't look back and nema. So maybe it will come to my mind now.
Never look back.
That's it. Lovely.
If you're on a bridge.
Never look back.
You're on a bridge.
Quiet, voices. This story is going to be called Never Look Back If You're on a Bridge. The night is cold and full of terrors. A lone figure stands upon a bridge. Looking back, the cardinal sin is already committed. Because this figure has a history, a past which haunts him to this very day. I
can't believe I looked back. It's the cardinal sin to look back. But my past, it's catching up with me, see? Thanks for meeting me here on this bridge. I need a favor done, Corleone.
Well, isn't that just typical? Well, it's nice to see you again, even if it's been a long time. May I say you've aged horribly.
You too, Don. You too. Listen, my My old gang's out to get me. They know that I swindled them on that last poker game, and you see, the thing is, I looked back and then they saw my face, so now they know it was me who swindled them.
That's bad luck. It's very bad luck. What do you need me to do? I'm obviously armed at all times.
Whoa. We're on a bridge. Be careful. Just bringing that knife. Was that from the set of Crocodile Dundee? Fuck me.
I like a tool with a history. I'm sorry about that. Who's going to use new technology when you've got this? Look, it's sharp and stained. I'll put it away.
Listen, I don't need you to kill the guys, all right? I just need you to hide me or transfer me. You know, I could work in your Chicago unit. I'm willing to never look back at all. You know, put me wherever you want. I just need to get away from my old boys.
You know what? I do have something, but you're not going to like it. And it's out of your comfort zone.
Whoa. I don't want something you're not going to like. Give me something I like. That's why I came to you. Why would I come to you with something I don't want?
You know what? I think I've heard just about enough of this.
Okay. I'll take the thing I don't like. I take the thing I don't like.
Good. Be at the Chicago branch, 9 a.m. Wednesday.
9 a.m. Wednesday? What day is it today?
You're an idiot. I'm going.
All right. Fine.
10 years passed. His life was over, but a new life had beckoned, and yes, he'd been able to disappear from the mob, disappear into a quiet little town in England. And there in England, he'd become the thing he'd always feared, a teacher. Yes. He looked after the children, and in a way, the children looked after him, and no one forced him to go back to work when it wasn't medically safe, and it was a quiet life for what had become a quiet man. And the children, they were characters. And by characters, I mean I've written them in my book.
Mr. Peacock?
Yeah?
How long do I have to sit here with you in detention?
Well, you're the one who's been causing silly buggers around the town, all right? You threw apples at Mr. Ganaka, so that's why you're going to stay here.
It was the worst cover anyone had ever attempted. He was still wearing the same hat. And every day he would drop hints about his former mob life. He was truly terrible at this.
Listen, I know you're sad about being in detention. You know, there was this time that I was doing 2 years in the max security wing at Manhattan City because I was in the mob for 2 years, and then I was in prison for 2 years, and then I rejoined the mob, and then I stole some money in a poker game and came to this small little village in England to become a teacher. So I understand what you're going through. Is something happening at home? Listen, I understand. You gave me the silent treatment. I gave the same silent treatment when they bought me in Chicago, when they said if I did all that cocaine and killed all those guys. And yeah, I had, but I wasn't going to tell them because I was giving them the silent treatment. So please open up to me. We're the same. I'm sorry. I may have overshared there. I mean, you're only 6 years old. This is probably going way above your head. Listen, just don't throw things at the teachers again, all right?
Okay, I promise.
All right, who's a good little boy? Here, take a little of this with you. Take a little of this.
Ooh, cocaine.
That's right. Don't tell your mother.
And that little boy took the cocaine. 4 hours later, he was in hospital. Oh no! He was fine, but suddenly... Sorry, my glasses slipped off. Suddenly, people were on the case. Where'd the cocaine come from? Who had given the cocaine to the little boy? How fun was it to say cocaine? That was fun.
This is Detective Paul Nicky.
Oh, yeah? You sound like you're from America. What are you doing in this small English village?
Yeah, I'm investigating a murder trial. Cold case.
A murder trial cold case. All right, well, please come in. I'm just a humble school teacher.
Yeah, just a humble school teacher. I can tell by the humble school teacher outfit you're wearing. Spats, black tie, white shirt.
Every single school in the United Kingdom has to wear some of this. Look, I'm pure English. Could I interest you in some Highland Spring mineral water?
Pure English, huh? And yet you're drinking a Scottish beverage.
Yeah, I'm English, but you know, I'm one of those bad English people that think England complies to the entirety of the UK. Brexit means Brexit.
Yeah, that story checks out. Which town were you born in?
Sorry, you were talking and I interrupted you most rudely, like a bad child in my class. Go on.
I was going to ask you, which town were you born and raised in?
Lower Eastcombe in Somerset.
Lower Eastcombe, huh? That's
Yeah,
where I'm from. Too.
All these guys can back me up.
Who are these guys? I'd love to meet you. That guy over there, sitting in the corner, who's that?
It's my extended family.
Oh,
That's my sister, Maggie Two Thoughts.
Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just writing my book. Carry on.
She's writing a book about our lives growing up in Lower Eastcombe in Somerset. You want to read a passage?
Why don't we cut the shit here? Why don't we?
Oh, okay, fine.
I know who you are.
Some of it,
and you know who.
Some of it's interesting, just so you know. Some of it's got something. Some of it, I've read it to my sister Dolores, and she said it had some magic there. But that's okay if you just want to touch on.
Dolores, come down. Tell us about our sister's book, Dolores.
You want me to calm down? Do you do? I don't interrupt if it's something important. I feel like I'm always butting in.
Listen, detective, are you going to want to read the book or not?
Well,
Does
maybe
he want
in
to
my
read
own
the book?
time. Maybe we'll read it in the car on the way to the station house. How does that sound?
You want me to come in the car?
I'd written an author character into my book and given her far too much page time. And so she was painfully written out so that the Don could re-enter. In fact, maybe the Don was the one who was going to get rid of the sister once and for all. Yes. That's what happened, in case you don't want to see it dramatized.
Detective, I don't know why you brought me down to the station. I told you, I don't know anything about your cold case. I'm just a teacher from Somerset.
Don't you lie to me. You're from Chicago.
Ah, come on. We've all spent some time in Chicago, but I'm not from there.
Hey, excuse me.
Who are you?
I'm just getting a train. Do I know you?
We're in the police station. Why are you getting a train here? What sort of dog and pony show is it?
I'm just going through the police station to get to the train place. All right. I'm just.
Don't you know that most police stations in England are attached to a train station? I thought you said you were born and raised here, huh?
I mean, of course I know that. Sorry, I'm just a little flustered, you see. I'm meant to be teaching a class right now.
I know you from Chicago. I used to know you back there.
Sweetie, is that your friend from Chicago?
Yeah.
Friend from Chicago over there.
Yeah, that's my friend from Chicago. Hey, pass me that beer.
Oh, here it comes, sweetie. Wow.
Anyway, I'll see you later. Me and my babe are going on a honeymoon, huh?
Yeah, I've put the beer down. My arm went with it. Yeah.
Listen, I know this looks bad, but listen, officer. Okay, fine. I'm from Chicago. I'm in witness protection. Okay.
Oh yeah, witness protection, huh?
Yeah.
Why didn't I know about that?
Because you're not meant to know. That's the whole point of witness protection.
But I work for the police of Chicago. So who are you in witness protection with? The FBI, the CIA, NASA, the NSA?
TSA.
Interpol?
TSA.
TSA? With the Trade Standards Authority?
That's right, the Trade Standards Authority. You see, I used to make cards. I used to make poker cards, and I used to make poker cards that weren't slightly legit. They had a few more aces that you could pick up using your fingerprints in a sort of braille-like formula, you see. I used to use them with my old gang. I deal them out to them, but I'd know where the aces were, so I sold them out of a lot of money. I sell them to casinos. People made lots of money.
I'm going to cut all of this. This is no good. No good. Gone. Right, we're going to the climax. We're going to the climax now. Dom's there, and that
It's
guy
me.
there.
It's the police. I'm chasing after you during the climax.
No, that's gone too. That's out. Police are out.
Let me
Dom.
tell you something, little one. I've got something to talk to you about. I think you're going to like it. It's called the story of our lives.
Yeah, that's staying in. That stuff's gold. Joking is in.
Miss Maple, when can I leave detention?
Oh, shut up, you little shit. I brought a live bird. What more do you want to learn about? Look at it. Look at it. Oh.
Miss Maple, you gotta hide me. The Chicago police, the English police, everyone's out to get me, okay? Why have you brought a bird into the classroom?
I wanted to teach them about nature. What better way than to introduce them to this gentle creature?
Listen, this is the climax. Do you have your giant knife with you?
Of course I have my giant knife with me. Oh, now you've scared the bird away. I hate my life. Where do you want me to stick it?
All right, there's a cop from Chicago about to come in, but he's a crooked cop. There was a whole backstory, but that seemed to have got cut. But you need to stab him when he comes in so the story can end and I can go back to teaching.
Okay.
All right. I know you're in there, and I'm coming in.
When can I leave detention?
Oh.
Why did you stab the kid?
Oh no.
I'm sorry that I was bad.
That's okay, kid. Next time, try and be better.
God, the British school system is rough.
And that marks 3 typewriter games we've played in a row where we've ended by killing a child.
Some consider him to be the greatest novelist that the world has ever seen, with over 500 Booker Prize award-winning books. Ladies and gentlemen, typewriter Terrence.
Woo! Woo! Epic stuff there. Come to the final 2, I think.
If anyone's interested, I am available as an editor. Professionally.
Tom, I think you should be typewriter Terrence from now on. I absolutely love you as typewriter Terrence.
Oh, I love you. I think everyone should have a go. It's great fun. Great fun. You guys do all the heavy lifting. I just came in and chat on it.
You guys having the last 2 shots?
Oh, yes.
God damn. Yes. And then the last 2 games. Right?
Yeah. Are we going to squeeze genre in for our big donors?
Let's squeeze it in. Let's just do a quick one right now, shall we?
Sounds lovely.
Let's get Catherine in it.
Yeah, so this, I tell you what, I'll compare this one. We are going to do a quick game of genre now, squeeze that one in. This is going to have Kat and also Tom in it as well. So these guys are going to be doing a scene. I am going to take an opening line from someone's comment in the comment section. That will be the opening line. And then also I'm going to find all the genres that you guys mentioned earlier on, but chuck them in now as well, because basically the way it works is I'm going to throw up some genres onto the screen.
That's my finger, because it means I want AJ's attention. Well, someone has bought the commission, which allows them to pick the suggestion for this next game. So Nicole Sharp, friend of the show, who actually got us these mics, lovely Nicole. If you would like to pick either a genre that we definitely have to do, or pick the suggestion for the game, either is absolutely fine. Thank you so much for your support. Just had to jump in to say that. So Nicole, if you want to pick one, do. If you don't, you just sit back and relax. Apart from that, everyone keep throwing out genres because we'll need loads.
Laura's put in slapstick comedy. And Laura, what do you think of a relationship between 2 people here?
What do you want in the opening line?
Oh, yeah. but I just thought, well, I'm gonna give Laura that as well.
Wait, no, Nicole.
Oh, Nicole.
Don't give it to some other lovely person.
Don't give it to someone else.
Laura is not a friend of the show, so I can see.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll wait for Nicole to put something in. I'm so red. Jesus. Great. So we've got some nice stuff coming through here. Nicole, if you're there, I will certainly use one of your suggestions when it comes through. She's put my.
No
okay,
rush.
well
There's no rush. You can always use her suggestion for the next game.
That's right, but I want that actually to be the opening line of this scene. My
mind is blank today. No, she just said my mind is blank today. Have that as the opening line.
Ooh,
yes, that's what we're gonna do. My mind is blank today is the opening line. Ladies and gentlemen, this is genre.
My mind is blank today.
I know that I know this is tough for both of us, okay? But you broke up with me, okay? And that's really upsetting. So I need to talk with you about this, work out where you're coming from, because I thought we had something good going on.
Yeah, I know you did, and that's really a lovely compliment. But asking for a list alphabetically of the things you could have done better, it's just a lot, love.
You called me love. Miss that, but there's no love here anymore. Only shadow, only horror, only the darkness of men's souls. Is that what you want? The darkness of my soul, Samantha.
Michael, there's something dripping from your ear. Michael, no, it's an no, it's just a new muscle that's appeared like on your neck. How did you get that? It's so big.
He's just like, oh. Yeah, so just like, I was coming to the island and I was like, oh, it's time to find love. And so I thought the best way to do that was my body. Because I've got nothing else. There's no personality here.
And you've really focused on the neck area, Michael, and that's really smart. Because I think a lot of guys forget that that's really important to health and moving forward in this thing we call life. For example, statistically, if I can talk you through that particular bulge, that's a lot of blood. Okay, let's break it down further. Thank you for asking. Statistically, you've got an incredible rush of all types of blood going through. That's because I've injected some extra things in there, Michael. Talk us through how that's feeling.
Well, it's feeling a certain kind of way. It's feeling like I'm just one man with his horse who does... What the hell is that? Holy shit, what is that thing?
Mama, it's something that I'm not familiar with in my universe of a Western 1950s American area that's also very, very icy and cold. And I feel I should put my scarf on.
Well, I know it's cold out here, but what we're trying to do is understand that we're both very emotional right now. And as you can tell by my expression, I have a lot of feelings about the terrible crime committed to our relationship, which is why I need to feel what you're feeling inside me. Give me a feeling.
Tell me, Michael. Tell me how you're feeling, because I think I'm feeling it too in my very soul.
I want you to let the Spirit of Jesus inside you. Let him speak to you. Let him speak.
It's going in through my fingertips, Michael. It's going in through the tips.
Love that. Absolutely love that.
Brilliant.
Lucy Selp says, brilliant switch, Kat. Brilliant switch.
God bless you.
Sound good.
Generous,
Sound good.
generous thing to say.
Kat is bloody brilliant.
Aw.
And we agree.
She is.
Fucking agree.
Oh.
And Gozia says, "You guys are amazing. Thank you very much." All right. My mum loved it as well, so we win.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for supporting.
Thank you, everybody, for watching the show.
Before we go, so you know how we just finished those shots? We're coming into the last game.
I have to do one more.
Laura Spencer has brought us another. It says 3 shots.
3?
I don't. So we've got this weird thing where if you buy us 2 shots, it tells us to take 3 shots, and that's not good for our livers. So thank you, but thank you very much. That's incredible. And also, guys, how happy are you that we didn't end this show when Luke tried to get us to? Because I can tell you get that energy from him.
All right, here we go. Shots coming up.
1.
How many shots? I had 2, but I had 1 from before.
Well,
we had
3.
I've got another 2 to do.
I think
I'm doing the pack as well, man. Fuck.
I've got 3 left to do still. So.
Wow.
I'm going to be absolutely wasted.
Before we're too wasted, let's set up our final game because there's a lot to get. So
before we set up a final game, AJ, throw to me. Throw to me.
Throw to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming towards our final game of the show. We've had a little laughs this evening and a lot of technical fuck-ups. We love having this fun time with you that we can share each other. We can't hug each other. We can't see our families. We can't go on dates. We can't fuck. But we can have some love.
Fucking too many. Let's end this show before Sam gets too fucking drunk.
No. So what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of things you could have done with your Friday night quarantine evening. You could have downloaded a movie from Amazon. You could have streamed a National Theatre thing. You could have done a lot of weird shit. And some of it could have been expensive. You could have got an Ocado shop. That cost £5 for delivery. £5 for delivery. I don't think that this show is worth less than that Ocado shop delivery charge. I think this show is worth £5. If you click on that Ko-fi link below during this last game or even after this last game and donate those £5, we can keep these shows going. We can get the tech smooth. We can upgrade Luke from Windows 95 to Windows XP. If you can't donate £5,
I'm actually.
Oh,
there we go. Classic.
I'm actually using an old Atari.
I can't actually hear him because his audio quality is so bad. Please do. If you can do that one-off donation, do it. Live comedy, if you want, when we can go back to live comedy at the Comedy Store, it'll be like £15. We're asking for a third of the Comedy Store. If you've enjoyed this show, and from the comments I can see that you have, donate those £5 at that Ko-fi link that's going down below, just here. That would be absolutely amazing. Now, Katharine's been a fantastic sport. Of all our guests, this is the weirdest, most bizarre, batshit crazy show that we've done. So we're going to get her to play one of our favorite games. She is going to be late for work. So we are going to send her backstage into the green room. She is muting herself by unplugging her earphones. And we need those 3 things that, if you're our regulars, you know what we need. For our new people, here's what we need. We need a reason why she was late for work. Not a real reason, like she was ill or her alarm didn't go off. We want something like the Ku Klux Klan broke into her room and used her white skin to make a flag. Or there were too many mice that decided that her eyelashes were actually magic wands. So any weird or wonderful reason why she might be late for work. So let's get some weird and wonderful reasons into the comment section now. Luke, our fantastic mimer, the Charlie Chan, his internet connection could be as laggy as fuck because he'll be miming. So he's going to be miming all these clues for him. Tom, our wordsmith, our man with an MA in Shakespeare, he might be coming in with some verbal clues. Absolutely terrifying. AJ's probably going to drop out of the stream halfway through, and therefore it will just be stuck on my face, and I'll tell you about my life. But we need a reason. Let's see if we've got some coming in. Super glued to the toilet seat. Nice. Abducted by killer geese. Slipped down the Eiffel Tower. Had to battle a gang of giant dormice.
Let's keep these simple because we're coming to the end time-wise. So let's go with nice early ones. Play them, do them, love them.
Okay, let's go with she got super glued to the toilet seat. From Louise Morley. She was late for work because she got super glued to the toilet seat. We now need a mode of transport for her to get to work. Again, not a real one, like a camel or a bus. We want something ridiculous, like Prometheus's bed hair, or the egg before an egg, the proto egg. She got to work on the proto egg. A weird mode of transport. Get as strange as you can. As strange as you can. A weird mode of transport. A paper bag. Susan Jeremy coming in strong with the first suggestion. Paper bag. Blown to work by the breath of a Yeti. That is nice. Links Africa. That's Philippa. Put that back up. You fucking nailed it. She got to work on Links Africa. Luke, good luck with the miming. And finally, we need a made-up job for her. A made-up job. Something like she makes all the politicians in the world corrupt. She puts the fire sparks into the fire, and they're actually tiny little salamanders. Any weird and wonderful job. Any weird and wonderful job, throw that into the comment section and donate. People are wondering why I'm asking suspenders. It's because I can't afford a belt. Donate and I'll buy a belt and I don't have to look like a cunt. Riding Satan's tail. These are still ways to get into work. William Manning those here. That's nice. William Manning. One of the Yes, we need a job for her though. She sabotages comedians on the internet, sucks the yolks out of eggs. Someone like probably do that.
What?
Paste the colours onto tree blossoms. Dinosaur trainer. Working out. What comes first, chicken or the egg? Makes giant peas. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Jamie O'Sullivan's. Her job is she works out what came first, the chicken or the egg. So Luke, let's make sure you got all three of those clues. Why was she late?
She was super glued to the toilet seat.
Perfect. How did she get to work?
On Links Africa.
And what is her job?
She works out what came first, the chicken or the egg.
Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, if Catherine gets close to any of these, hit the like button as quickly as you can, and therefore she'll know if she's getting close. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, because that's what we have to say now. So let's get her back in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Late for Work! Welcome back. It's so nice to see you back at work. I know it's confusing. Are we allowed to be back? Are we not allowed to be back? We are allowed to be back, but the thing we're not allowed to be is late for fucking work. Alison, you better have a damn good excuse. What time is it, Alison?
I'm so sorry. I know. I can see it's 10:35. I'm really embarrassed.
What time do we start work?
9 a.m., sir.
9 a.m.
I'm so sorry. I've just had such a nightmare.
13 hours and 35 minutes late for work. That's absolutely disgusting, Alison. You better have a damn good excuse.
Sir, please don't worry. When you hear this, you will be absolutely forgiving me, because I'm drawing and I'm leaving the room. I'm leaving the room to make a dramatic. I was late because I had to make a dramatic entrance. A dramatic entrance into the kitchen. Oh gosh, something. Oh no, something was on the chair and it bit me.
What chair?
And it bit me.
Are you sure it was a chair?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. But let me just double check with the angle I remember it from. I left the room again. Let me talk you through it from the beginning. I left the room. Oh, I was going to the toilet.
Okay, you were going to the toilet, and what happened?
And then I sat down on the toilet and I tried to get up. Oh no, I was stuck. I was stuck to the toilet.
You were stuck to the toilet. What happened? What was wrong? Why were you stuck to the toilet? What had been done?
Oh, oh gosh. Well, let me talk you through it. I remember it well. I walked in and I froze for and then I was doing some yoga. And then I got a prop and a lovely jacket. It's a red one. Oh no, I'm Superman.
Are you a Superman, or is there just a part of that you should take on board? So you were How were you stuck to the toilet? What method was making you being stuck to the toilet? Oh, wow. Fair enough.
Hey!
Fair enough. Okay. Well, you were super glued to the toilet seat. I understand. That would make anyone late. I hope that you're okay.
Thanks so much.
You made pretty good time. It must have been you couldn't have used the car or any sort of public transport if your arse was hurting that badly.
Yeah,
how did you get to work so quickly?
Oh, thanks so much for asking, sir. I really appreciate your concern. I wore a lot of layers and I looked very pretty, even though I was in pain. And I scrubbed my neck, and then I got my drumsticks and flicked my hair. So I did a catwalk. Here. Oh no, let me talk you through it. Actually, I put some deodorant on because I wanted to make sure I looked fabulous. Deodorant, links. I got and this man and
go back. So you got to work on what?
Links.
What kind of links?
What?
What kind of links?
Oh, Safari, American.
Hey, roll up, everybody! I've got a lovely set of things for you today.
Market stall holder.
I'm doing a clue, love. All right, you mind? I'm doing a little clue.
Now you've got
Stop! I want to play. Stop talking, because you've already got. I can leave, but I'm committed to my character now. Hey, step right up. Come here. I've got an expensive bike. I've got a cheap train. And I've got a free car for you. I've got a free car. I think she gets it. She probably gets it.
How did you get to work?
On a free car.
Ladies and gentlemen, I also have the other thing. I have the other thing that we have. It was the other half of this clue. Let's not forget the other half, but we've already got correct, and we shouldn't forget. No.
I've got the best mind.
So he's frozen.
Yeah.
Back to me. So you got to work on that deodorant. What was that deodorant?
Oh, I was picking things up and I was pointing at my forehead. I was looking at my eye and I was praying to God because and then the spirits came down and and then my eyeball and then the prayed again and the rain came down. The tears, I cried out the links. Oh gosh, my tears out.
Luke is a very pretentious musical clue, and I think we're pretty much there already.
Is it Miss Saigon?
No. Remember the deodorant? Which deodorant did you get here on?
Links.
A free car for everyone. A free car.
Africa.
I bless.
Yes, she's got it.
Yes, we got it, Luke. We got it. You watch music. All right.
I was explaining my mind.
I know. I got it. It was really good, but it's 10-2. Right. Okay. So you got here on Links Africa. You got super glued to your toilet seat. You're here. Thank you for making the trip. What is your job, though? What do you do?
Oh, don't you worry. I would love to get straight back to it as soon as I describe it to you in detail. Well, first I'd scrub my chin and then I'd do some pointing. And then I look judgmental from far away. And I do some clucking. Oh,
you don't do any clucking.
Oh, I'm an egg now.
No, you're not an egg.
It's a chicken or the egg? Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yes, exactly. What do you do?
Yay!
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Tom's decided that's it.
No, do I answer proverbs?
No, that's it. You already did it.
You got it. You got it. AJ. Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen,
Stop.
Luke is still frozen.
Probably. So, Luke, I don't know if you know,
No.
but you had one
No, I'm not-
frame. Luke, you had one frame of movement for every sort of 4 seconds. So when you were getting salty about, that's not what. It just you're gone. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh, Sam Neef is
Lucky.
right. So slick, guys. So slick. So slick. Right. Okay. Because they've been paid for, we're going to do the final 2 shots. I need them after that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
There are more.
Whilst we do them, I will cheers to everyone. Thank you for watching the show, everybody. That was the last game.
That was the last game.
Let's take the shot.
Guys, if in the comment section, is there anything you'd like to see in the show? Any ideas you have? Any games that you missed? Any games you want to see more? Throw them in there, and we'll have a look now, I suppose. Jesus.
Before we disappear.
Before we disappear.
Great. Guys, thank you so much. For watching.
Yes.
AJ, you're gone again.
Yes.
AJ's gone. Wow. Beautiful.
Oh my god, it's just stuck on this
How
plate.
do we end the show?
What perfect
Is
timing.
it even possible to end?
So, everyone, thank you so much for watching. We have been Shoot From Hit. Thank you to Catherine BENNETT-FOX for joining us for this show. Thank you to Luke Manning. Thank you to Sam Russell. Don't put it back on you, AJ. You know better than this. AJ, stop it.
AJ,
Stop me, I swear.
Thank you to what is left of Alexander Jeremy. If you like, we're on every Monday, every Friday. Our tech has never been this bad before. It never will be again. You've been lovely. We have been Shoot From the Hip. Thank you for coming, and good night. Mwah!
Good night. Bye.
we're still live.